Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We are in week 3 going up against the San Diego Chargers. We are in San Diego. Let's see if we can get this team going. So we are 2-0 going up against a very good but a sleeper team in the San Diego Chargers. But here we go as the Chargers will get the ball first. It's going to be received by Melly at about the 7 and take it up to the 27. But out will come Phillip Rivers, longtime quarterback here, going into I think his 14th year in the season. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 531 yards actually. And so he's still pretty good over here in San Diego as Gordon gets this one, and it's Leonard Floyd with the stop. Out of the pistol, giving it to Gordon again, and Gordon can't get away from Patrick Chung. 3rd and long, dropping back, Rivers looking, pressure from Fontenot, tries to run away in the pocket, and he throws it, and incomplete. So the Bears will come out here, Langford getting in the left side, and that will be a short game. Give it to Langford again, going the outside, following the blocker, but just not enough to get the edge. 3rd and 7, dropping back, looking, pressure in his face, good throw over there, Jason Morrow, he'll get it down at the 26, Dillard hanging strong in that pocket, like he's been known to do. Play action, looking, screen, set up for White. White has a block by Jeffrey. Jeffrey following him. Only one man to beat. White can't get around him. 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking. Quick throw over the middle. Looked like the snap was kind of thrown off there with Dillard, but it is incomplete. Dillard moving around the pocket. He's going to throw it on the run. Jeffrey breaking the tackle close to the first down. And he'll be hit and actually brought across the first down marker. Langford up the middle, stopped after a short gain of 3. Dillard looking over the defense, looking. Blitz is picked up. One man free though is Moncrief, just open underneath, and that'll be a first down. Dillard out of the shotgun. The blitz is picked up. Quick throw over to Langford coming out of the backfield, has a first down and taken down at the 13. Next play we're going to look at Howard taking it up the middle, and he'll get down to the 8. Casa in motion, 2 tight end set, play action, looking, time, he's going to throw it over to Harkey, and Harkey's going to have that one, but it will be a loss of 2. 3rd and 5 from the 10. Dillard dropping back, looking, going to throw it over to George. George's going to have this one and only get down to 2. Stuffed there by this defense. It's Phillips. Dropping back. Blitz is picked up. Alshon Jeffrey on the slant route gets it. And the Bears strike first. Rivers, play action to Gordon. Looking. Pressure from Fontenot. And Fontenot, with his hands up, bats it back in the face of Rivers. So McLean, Portis, Crocker, Hanson, and Barksdale on the line. Out wide, Britt and Allen with Gordon, the running back. Dropping back. Looking. Rivers. Looking, and it's almost picked off by none other than Leonard Floyd. As we look at this Bears defense, we are in a 3-4. Hicks, Goldman, and Fontenot, because of our coaching scheme, is in a 4-3. It'll only show us in a 4-3. There's McPhee and Fuller out wide with Trevathan and Wentz, Fuller, and DRC with Chung and Amos. Actually, it's Harold Jones-Quartet. And here's a touch pass out to Henry, the tight end. And he just had so much space in the middle of that field, it is not taken into account by the zone. As Gordon gets this from the left side, Patrick Chung, the first one there, with some contact and cleaned up by the defense. Britt in motion, looking. It's going to be over to Britt for a short pass, close to a first down, making it a 3rd and short. Rivers looking over, drop back, looking. Quick throw on the left side to Allen, as Allen has a first down and then some to the 27. Out of the I formation, tight ends on both sides as Gordon gets us to the outside. Good spin move there, spinning out Jones-Quartet, but it will still be short. Gordon getting this one and stuffed by this Bears defense. Hicks is the first contact. 3rd and 2. Oliver getting this one. A little juke move to get across the line and first down. Gordon getting this from the left side. Gordon has some room inside the 10 to the 8. Make it a 2nd and short. Of the pistol, Oliver getting this one, spin move off a lineman, but he will be short. 3rd and 2 out of the shotgun. Rivers dropping back. Blitz by the Bears. It's overthrown away from Allen, picked off by DRC, and that was just a bad throw by Rivers. So Langford's going to get this one on the right side, starting from the 13, the Bears are. Second three, setting up a screen, looking over to Langford. Langford close to a first down, stopped, looks like by 1 yard short. Langford's going to get this one up the middle, spin move off a lineman away from a would-be tackler, and that's a first down. So going into this, the Bears are rolling. We're in the second half, or second quarter here, as Moncrief's going to get this one on the short throw, holding strong there. It's Dillard in the pocket, and he's 10 for 11. Dropping back, Dillard in the pocket, looking. We'll find Kevin White for a first down to the 40, as this Bears offense is rolling. Going to give this one to Langford. Langford has a hole on the left side, just not able to capitalize on that. Dropping back, looking. Dillard moving around the pocket, throws, overthrows Moncrief by a lot there, and it'll be picked off by Downs, one of their inside linebackers here for the Chargers. So the Chargers defense escapes this, but Gordon is not going to escape Patrick Chung there, as that is a loss of 4. Play action, looking. Another blitz by the Bears. It will be picked up. Looking, going long. In double coverage as Kenny Britt comes up with it between Chung and Fuller. So that is a big play to a first and goal at the 9. Rivers dropping back, looking, going over the middle, and that will be, looks like Keenan Allen with the catch, and we have a tie ball game. Play action to Langford, looking. Dillard has a man open up in the middle, but decides to throw it over to Jason Morrow, which is knocked away. Give it to Langford. Langford on the right side, met quickly there, and that will be no gain. Third down, dropping back, looking. Dillard, time. He throws and incomplete, trying to get that to George, just nowhere close. So the Chargers will have this one. Play action, looking, one-on-one, and it will be picked off by Kyle Fuller, his first of the season. And here we go as the Bears take control of this ball game right back. Give it to Langford. Langford trying to go on the outside, stopped after a gain of 3. I formation. It's going to be a counter play here, as that one only picks up a couple. Dropping back, looking. Dillard, ball batted back in his face, and there's some contact after the ball is out of play, but they won't call it. Starting from the 2 after a good punt. Fontenot stuffs Gordon here. Only 11 yards on 8 rushes. Another counter play, this time by the Chargers, and getting to the 7. A little bit breathing room for this offense. 3rd and 5. Going back, the Bears blitz is thrown to Brown. Brown stopped by Macklin short. Looks like he'll be 2 yards short. Then be punted back to the Bears. Langford going the right side, and he'll be stopped only after a gain of 1. Dropping back, setting up a screen. Screen is picked off there by Ward. It looked like he juggled a couple times. Good concentration, but he comes up with the football on that, and that will be a pick 6. We'll definitely take another look at that. It looked like George got caught there, and Ward bobbled it, almost dropped the football, but comes up with it, and he will take that one to the house. Good concentration by Ward. Bears down after that pick 6, going to Langford on the left side, over to the 35 for a gain of 4. A play action, trying to set up a screen. Dillard looking, he throws in incomplete, almost picked off again, this time by the other corner. Dropping back, looking, throwing over to George. George has an angle to the edge, and that will be a first down, a couple more to the 45. Dropping back, looking, moving around the pocket. Going to give it to Jason Morrow. Jason Morrow will have close to the first down to the Charger 45 as we get tick close to the 2-minute warning. Langford's going to take this one. Weaves back up the middle, and it has a big gain to the 34 as we hit the 2-minute warning. The Bears trying to get something before the half. Dropping back, Dillard looking, short throw to Amaro, and he can't come up with it as it is poked loose. Going to give this one to Langford. Langford's going to catch his defense sleeping here, looking for a run, and he has a gain of 12. 1st and 10. Empty backfield. Blitz is there, and he throws an incomplete, and Bosa can't locate the football for the interception. Dillard looking, moving around the pocket, and it will be a short throw over to Harkey, making it a 3rd and manageable 4. We tick under a minute left to play. Dillard The snap is off, but he's able to handle it as this one's over to Amaro. Amaro gets lit up at the 12. It's a 4th and inches, and the Bears go for it. Harkey in motion right to left. I formation. Langford. Langford looks like he has to the 11, and he has the first down. So dropping back, 32 seconds left. Going over the outside, knocked away from Kevin White. Incomplete. That is Hayward. Dropping back, looking. Blitz is there, and no one picks up Langford out of the backfield. He's able to get close to the goal line, but they'll say he's inches short at the 1. Bears take their second time out. Dropping back, Dillard looking. Doesn't like what he sees, but he's going to go down with a sack, and the Bears line him up quickly. 6 seconds left. Play action, looking. Pressure's there, and there is Jason Morrow with the catch. Perryman had his back turned to Dillard. I think he saw that and just rifles it over into the lane of Amaro, and Perryman just cannot react. But we will go into the half. A 14-14 game. That touchdown was big at the end, as we had one timeout left. We just didn't use it. But we're going to go into the second half. The Bears get the football, and I'll see you then. Starting the second half, giving it to Langford on the left side, stopped. It looks like the 33 as he drags a couple Chargers with him. And a big run up the middle there by Langford. 16 rushes, 83 yards, 5.1 average. We're getting something going with Langford today, as this time Bosa's there with the stop. Getting off the block. Dropping back, looking. Dillard stepping up in the pocket. Staying strong as he takes a hit over to Alshon Jeffrey. 3rd and 4. Dropping back, looking. Stepping up in the pocket. He looks like he's going to take this. Has the first down, a couple more as he slides down at the 40. And it'll be a first down. Going to give this one to Langford on the left side. Langford, just a big hole. It's abruptly closed, but it'll get 6. Play action, Dillard looking. Going over the middle. And it's caught by Alshon Jeffrey over. Looked like Ingram, who's in coverage. It's a big catch. 27-yard catch by Alshon Jeffrey. Dillard looking. Doesn't like what he sees. Going to dump it off to Howard, but Howard will be out of bounds and incomplete. Give it to Langford. Langford up the middle, and he'll get inside the 5 to the 2, making an 3rd and goal. 3 tight end set. Play action. Looking. Throws it over to Lasaki. No one picks up the fullback out of the backfield. Everyone's worrying about Langford in that, and so he is wide open with the touchdown. Rivers over to Brown as he gets a big hit there by Jones-Quartey, but able to hold on to the football. Play action. Rivers goes down abruptly there by Leonard Floyd, unblocked. It's his first sack of the day, making it 3rd and long. Dropping back. Bears send 2 more, but there's Henry getting it, and he is shaken up. Big hit by Chung. Looked like he upended him and hit him down in the hip, and it looks like that's what he's holding. Dropping back, Rivers looking, going over the middle, and that's to Kenny Britt with Fuller dripped all over him for a short gain. 2nd down. Dropping back, Rivers looking. He's going to put it over to Lajala here as he comes in for the injured Henry for a first down. 2 tight end set. Gordon going the outside. It's covered perfectly by the Bears defense. That's Jones-Quartey, who was playing up in the box there. Another blitz by the Bears, and Leonard Floyd gets the rush pass there by Rivers. Dropping back, looking. Rivers over the middle of Philly Brown on 3rd and 14, puts him in field goal range, and they will get the 3 points. Dillard drop it back, looking. Quick throw over to the left side to Kevin White. 2nd and 7, misdirection there. Langford trying to follow his blocks, just long, can't hold off Ingram long enough really. Dropping back, 3rd and 5, looking. Dillard, he throws it incomplete, and that will be a 3 and out for this Bears offense. 1st and 10, dropping back, Rivers. Fontenot has pressure, throwing over the middle, and it's going to be picked off by Jones-Quartey. Overthrows Kenny Britt, and the Bears can take a bigger lead if they keep this up, but they need some points. It's a 4-point game. Dillard dropping back. Blitz is picked up, thrown, and just rushed it, missing Moncrief. Possibly could have had a big play there with Moncrief's speed. Drop it back, looking. Dillard overthrows Jason Morrow now. Just worried about that pressure from the back, Again, a blitz is picked up. Looking. Dillard going long. 1-on-1 on the outside. And that's Kevin White knocked out of his hands by Hayward. And we have another 3 and out after the punt. We got a man in motion giving it to Gordon here as Fontenot is there to clean up that tackle. 2nd and 12. Giving it to Gordon again on the outside. Has a room. As evades Kyle Fuller and Jones Cortez. He hits the 20. The 10. Fuller, the last man, trips him up. Hits his feet. He's down to 4. The Chargers are threatening to take this lead for the first time since the first quarter. As Gordon Katawaski there hits him and cleaned up by Trevathan. 2nd goal. Going up the middle. Gordon will have this one close to the end zone. They'll mark him at the 3. 3rd goal. Looking. Going up the middle. And Oliver is stuffed. And actually did make a mistake. Wayne Lentz will be back next week. But today it's still Katawaski that's still out there. As it's a 1-point game. Out on the screen. Only a gain of 1 there for White. Going over the middle. Jason Morrow hauls it in for a 1st down. And then a couple more as we work into the 4th quarter. It's a 1-point game here. Both offenses are a little shaky today. It's a defensive struggle. So there's been a lot of turnovers. But here we go in the 4th quarter. Looking. Quick throw on the left side. Alshon Jeffrey cannot hold on to the football. Good punch out there by the defender. Dillard dropping back though. Has one on the outside. White hasn't beat. And White will go into the end zone. And I know there's a little stuttering there. There's some issues with this recording of this play. But the biggest thing, 62-yard touchdown over to Kevin White. So Britt moving from right to left. Looking over Rivers, quick throw up the middle. And Lajala will have that one as he's taken down quickly. Rivers looking, throw over on the right side to Brown. And that will make it a 3rd and 2. Play action, looking, and Rivers is taken down quickly with a sack. That's Bush, and we should be clearing up this recording here in a couple more plays as this goes on the outside. Langford, a little touch and go move there as he's able to get in between the blocks for a 1st down. Dillard looking, he's going to give it to Langford again. Langford, this time on the right side of the run, will get a gain of 3. Going with to Howard. Howard on the outside has a couple blocks. He's going to try to break that tackle, but a big hit. So play action to Howard this time, looking to dump it off to him. A good Spartan move by Dillard to not force the pass downfield. 2nd 4. Formation, misdirection. He has a block on the outside. Just Jeffrey cannot hold that block against the defender. So giving it to Langford. Langford stuffed in the backfield. It looks like that was Perryman. Dropping back. A blitzer up the middle, and it's going to be a fumble and caught in midair by Bosa. An 8-point game. The Chargers have some time to get this back in their grasp and tie the game, but Rivers here is sacked by a blitzing nickel corner. That's Dominic Macklin. So Rivers going over the middle. Allen breaking a couple tackles until he's dragged down to 35. Poor tackling by the Bears. That's a 1st down. A little looks like a play action, but going over the middle, that's Kenny Britt knocked of his hands. Luckily Chung was there, and that play was very, very unique for this Chargers offense. Dropping back, Rivers, quick throw on the left side. It is a foot drag catch. They'll mark it as a complete pass. Going over 3rd and 9. Lajala has this one for a 1st down to 22 as we tick under 5 minutes left to play in this game. Rivers, play action, looking, going over the middle, touch pass, and Kenny Britt just runs under the football in front of Chung. Not really a mistake there by Chung, not able to break towards the ball, but it's a good play here as we go for the 2-point conversion. The Chargers need this one to tie the ball game. Rivers dropping back, looking, there's pressure, pushing it around the pocket. Floyd is there, and Floyd takes him down as none of the receivers react to move from left to right to help their quarterback, and it looks like it's a hand injury of his throwing hand by Rivers. So going over to Dillard. Langford up the middle. It's stopped at the 33 as the Bears just need a couple 1st downs to ice this game. Dropping back. Dillard. They're going to pass. looking, going over the middle, and overthrows Alshon Jeffrey. He was wide open in between 3 defenders, just too far forward, and just cannot get the ball located correctly as this one goes to Allen on the left side. And we're trying, this is the former Bear, Sean Mannion, coming in, showing what he can do and to replace Rivers. Going to Gordon. Gordon has the first down, then some spin move, but does not fool McPhee. As you take closer to the 2-minute warning, and they do take it. So here's Mannion going to Lajala. Lajala, good catch there, as he's going to be the safety net for Mannion as they drive down the field. And another one to Lajala as he's knocked out of bounds by the Bears defense. 1:41 left remaining. Going to give it to Gordon. Gordon is stuffed in the backfield by McPhee and Floyd. Going to give it to Gordon again, going up the middle as they're playing for this field goal as the Bears take their final timeout. 3rd down, going to Oliver. Oliver's going to have this one, and he is going to be stopped for the 1st down, so the Bears will have a chance. Franks is going to be having this field goal. It's a short one, and it's up straight to the uprights. Ain't good. The Bears have 47 seconds to march down this field and get a field goal of their own. No timeouts. So Grant going to field it about the 5. Going to pass the 20. Taken down at about the 25, it looks like. 44 seconds left. And we need some big plays. Something we haven't had all day today besides that White big play. But here it is. Joey Bosa coming in big with the sack. Play action, looking. Pressure up the middle, and that is another sack. No one's open downfield anyways. This might be the last play of the game as Dillard looking. Going along, and White can't come up with it. And so with 4 seconds left, we have one more play. Dropping back. It's a blitz by the Chargers. Not able to have enough time. It's thrown deep into triple coverage. Looking to get it to Moncrief with that speed, hoping to get behind it. But the Bears fall after the interception by Dillard. The overthrow to Alshon Jeffrey, if they just would have ran the ball and possibly had that 1st down, they could have possibly iced this game. But the biggest thing is the Chargers came out and played pretty decent defense going into the 2nd half. We did have a touchdown in every quarter. Thing is, we couldn't limit the mistakes and big plays for this offense of the Chargers. They had 2 touchdowns where they were just a touch pass in the middle and just a long pass up the middle again in the 1st quarter with no one around them, no one in that zone. Uncontested catches and easy for a NFL receiver to make a play on the football. We did limit their rushing. The biggest thing is that they didn't really need the rushing with some of those short fields in the turnover. So Dillard comes in here, 77% rating. Langford, though, had a decent game, 26 carries for $107. Gordon had 83 yards. Not a big day for anyone over in the receiving game. It seemed like a lot of passes were put over to a lot of different guys on both sides of the football. But on defense, there was a fair amount of sacks. Bosa with 2.5. And those turnovers that the Chargers had, the 2 by Jimmy Ward, we had a couple, but just not enough. So looking at some negotiations, we may end up doing some sim in this franchise later on as we get closer to Madden 18. So we're going to end up signing a couple players, seeing how it goes. And so we do lock up Leonard Floyd. And here it is, the injury for the Eagles, our next opponent, who is a very, very good team. But they'll be without that center, that defensive line, Fletcher Cox. They do have Casey, Ertz, Graham's on the other side of Casey. They have Jenkins, longtime Eagle. They have a pretty good team in this with a rookie quarterback. Actually, a second-year quarterback with Russell Fisher. And Fisher looking pretty good so far, playing ahead of Wentz. Looks like a very good quarterback for the Eagles. As we look at the running backs, really not a whole lot. And the receiver core, very young. Zach Ertz is going to be the guy to watch out. We've had some issues with tight ends. But really on the offensive line, we could take advantage with some blitzes here between these guys. They are vets, but they are getting older. Doesn't have the step that some of our defensive players have. We'll see if we can get into that. Even with Cox not playing, Logan, who is pretty good in his own right, is there. But we'll see what we can do, as they have a lot of corners that are young too. So maybe getting some one-on-ones on the outside, we could push the ball downfield. But I'll see you guys next week as we go up to the Eagles in Philadelphia. Later, guys.